What's up, guys? Thanks for coming back for another one. I'll tell you what, it's that appetizer time of year. And what I'm gonna try to do for you guys today and for us and my family is some shotgun shells. It seems like the shotgun shells are going viral all over the place, similar to that smoked queso. But I'll tell you what, I didn't realize we were in the midst of a nationwide manicotti shortage. I've been to 5, 6, 7 different stores all around my little town over here in Northern California. Could not find any manicotti, so I figured I got 3 choices. 1, don't make it. That sucks. I can't not make it. 2, make my own manicotti. I'm not prepared to start rolling out some pasta. The third option was smaller shells. So what I ended up deciding to do was go with some rigatoni. Now the rigatoni is still like a shotgun shell if you consider the 410. That's why I'm calling these the 410 shotgun shells. The process is gonna be the same. We got about a half a pound of some mild Italian sausage. We've got half a pound of some ground beef, still about a cup and a half of cheese. I'm gonna mix in probably about half of this block of cream cheese. I'm gonna mix in also some jalapenos. Gonna hit this with some of my rub. Not gonna put any salt on it because at the end, just like a regular shotgun shell, we're gonna wrap these things in bacon. Went with a center cut, kind of more thin cut bacon. So let's get all this stuff in the mixer, or we'll just hand mix this stuff up, start stuffing. And stuffing these smaller little 410 size shotgun shells, this rigatoni, is gonna be a little more difficult, a little more challenging than stuffing the big manicotti. You know, the manicotti is about like this big around. These things are about maybe, I don't know, middle finger size, I don't know, you choose. All right, gloved up, ready to go. Let's get ground beef in. Again, half pound of sausage. Yeah, the easiest thing to do before we get messy with that is probably get this cup and a half of cheese in here. And I went with a rough cut cheese. It's like a 3 cheese blend. I don't mind using a bag cheese. Sometimes it's cheaper to buy a block cheese and just shred it all myself. I've got an attachment for my mixer. And then with these jalapenos, again, jar jalapenos, I've got about less than a 1/3 cup, a little more than a 1/4 cup. That'll be plenty. Just a little bit of heat to go with a little bit of the salty with the pork, some mild Italian sausage, and then in the end of this, we're also gonna hit it with my rub. It's got a little bit of brown sugar in the rub, not a whole lot on the outside, but I don't want it to caramelize and burn. I'm also gonna glaze this stuff at the very end with my homemade sauce. I got a sweet sauce and a bold sauce. We're gonna use the sweet sauce for this one. What do you think, Isaiah? Good stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so again, I'm gonna leave this out because we're gonna start mixing this, and I wanna see how the consistency of this mixture goes with a half a stick of cream cheese. But let's start mixing and see how this looks. Now, I think while we're doing this, I'm gonna hit this with my rub. And I popped a little extra brown sugar in this. I don't know, I might want to do a little more cream cheese in here. Yeah, that's about the consistency I'm looking for right there. All right, mixed up. Let's get a little bit of this out here. Some of this mixture out. I'm gonna, boom. Now, these shells over here, I think I'm just gonna take and start stuffing it in like this. Boom, just kind of pushing it in there. What I wanna do is get it down all the way, as much as I can in there. And again, it's not as easy to do as it would be if we had manicotti. This is smaller, but I told you I had a little tool to get everything in there. It's gonna be a little chopstick. Yeah, I can already tell this is gonna be labor intensive. Actually, getting that first one done didn't take that long. I was able to get it all the way through. As you can see, got it all the way to the end there. And that's what you want. You want to make sure you're filled all the way through. You don't want any voids in there, any gaps. By the way, this pasta is uncooked. We're gonna roll these up just like this, get a bunch of them done, wrap them in bacon, and set them in the fridge overnight. We're gonna smoke them tomorrow. Let's get a couple more of these done. All right, so as you can see, I've got a couple of them rolled up here. These are itty bitty little bite-sized pieces, and they'll be great once we get the bacon wrap around them, get them all smoked up. But I gotta tell you, this was, I got 58 of them done. I've got way more meat filling. I can do a lot more of these. My hands are getting tired. I wish I had like one of those little cake pipes or even a caulk gun. I gotta check to see if my jerky or my My sausage stuffer has a small little attachment like this. I know it's got a big one, but it's got a smaller one like this. We'll use all this meat, fill up a bunch of them, and have all kinds of appetizers for later. But right now, I'm gonna get the bacon out, roll these things up, and I'm gonna get them set over here on this tray to just hold overnight. All right, guys, there they are. I've got a total of 58. It took me about, just rolling them by hand, I want to say it took me about an hour to get all this done. Like I said, pretty labor intensive, but we're gonna get some of my rub on this. This is just my basic barbecue rub, but I kicked it up with a little bit of brown sugar, a little more brown sugar than what I normally put on them. All right, let's cover them and get them in the fridge. All right, guys, we just got these out of the refrigerator after sitting overnight. There they are. These are the little 410 shotgun shells, the 410 size shotgun shells. I ended up with about 58, and you know, I had not even used half of my meat mixture. I was thinking about it all night long. I'm like, I can't just leave that meat mixture. I don't know what to do with it. And I was thinking I have to do something with it. So I ended up boiling up a bunch of lasagna. I had a box of lasagna, boiled it up this morning, took the lasagna, ended up rolling the meat mixture in and using a toothpick to hold it together temporarily while I got all of my meat mixture rolled up. I went back and wrapped each one of these rolls in a strip of bacon. And what I ended up with was something a little more, a little closer to the actual shotgun shell size themselves. These things are beefy. So it was shotgun shells for 10 gauge, but improvised for, you know, I don't know what this is. This is not like a Manicotti size. This is a little bit bigger. This is like 10 gauge, or I don't know, 8 gauge, I don't know. Anyhow, shotgun shells. Smoker is gonna be set to 300 degrees. I would normally run the Manicotti size normal shotgun shells for about an hour to almost an hour and a half, but we're gonna check it with a probe because I want that internal to be around 175. I'm not worried about it drying out so much because with all of the fat rendering from the bacon, it's gonna be amazing. This is gonna be super delicious and moist. Let's get these bad boys on.
I'm just gonna give this one another little dusting.
All right, I think we're there on the top. Maybe some of my barbecue sauce. This is just a sweet sauce that I make. All right, these top ones coming out, ready to go. Let's get them inside. All right, this first set of shotgun shells is off. These little bitty, still a little hot. These little bitty 410 size shotgun shells, I guess. I want to try one of these bad boys. Got a little tacky little glaze on them. These are the small ones with the rigatoni. Whoa, that is good. Man, that pasta, al dente, right of the teeth. But nice little bit of smoke on there, not a lot. These went for about 45 minutes and they were done. The bacon is just perfect. Let's get a glaze on the big ones. All right, there they are. Going back in for about 8 minutes. Get a little tacky on that glaze and then we'll pull them and try them. Time is up. All right, here it is. The little bitty shotgun shells and then the big over gauge, whatever the hell, I don't know. But man, it smells great, looks great. We already tried one of these. Let's, what is this? Yeah, a little hot. All right, let's get the meter out of there. Woo! Yeah, that was a little hot. These things fresh off the smoker. They are a little hot, so let's, I'm gonna go ahead and cut into one anyway. Let's take a look at it. All right, hope you can see this. Just slice right through this. Oh man. There we go, right there. Beautiful, cheesy, moist. Maybe slice one more right here. Okay, I'm gonna go right for this center one right here. In for a bite. Oh man, that meat mixture cheese is, man, that's perfect. Man, that was delicious. I'm gonna get another one. This time though, I think I'm gonna put some of my bold sauce on there. A little bit of heat on this. that was a big bite. I'm sorry about that. Not a mukbang show. Hey guys, if this is the first time you've seen one of my videos, thanks a lot. Thanks for sticking along to the end. Do me a favor, hit me up in the comments down below and let me know what you liked about this or how you would have solved this problem of having no manicotti. Not a whole lot of options, I guess. But anyhow, if you like the video, please give me a like, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to start dropping videos again. It's been a while. We've been through all kinds of stuff, ups and downs, life and times, right? Dad times, married times. Anyhow, thanks a lot for stopping by the channel, guys. Hey guys, a little postscript or post-credit scene. What we found out after kind of snacking on these things and checking them out was that these smaller ones, they're too small. They took the heat too quickly. Maybe that's my fault, but they're a little too dry, and so we're not going to share these. The kids like them. You drown these things in enough sauce, and it's going to be fine. But in the end, the bigger ones are the ones that we're going to take over to the family dinner, and the smaller ones just didn't work out that well. Moving forward, if I have to do this again, there's still that manicotti shortage. I'll just do lasagna again. It turned out just fine. Anyhow, these things got great flavor. I hope you guys try this. If you can't find manicotti, if you're going to try to do shotgun shells, this worked out perfectly. Thanks again, guys.